How is it going, all you space captains out there? It's Connor once more, and I'm taking a look at another ship in fractured space. Oh yes. What we're going to be taking a look at today is the USR, the United Space Research heavy ship, the Colossus. Oh my god. If I could describe this thing in one word, Old Faithful. If I could describe this thing in one word as to the enemy's opinions and tactics upon seeing this ship, Pinata. Whenever you're playing this game, you always go for the biggest, slowest ship because you're going to be able to hit it. Well, if you have any common sense, you'll go for the biggest threat. But this thing is so big, and you know what? Let's just take a look at the loadout first. I mean, I've switched over to photonic charges as its main ability, but you get flak. But you know what? Flak, I don't really like flak at all. It does 180 damage per hit, but this does 270. Now, its rate of fire is once every second, base cooldown is 1 second, so you fire every second. Pretty clear. The range is 8,500 meters. The range for the flak is just a little bit over that. But I just think the photonic charges are far superior. And you know another thing? This is one of the ships where you can actually get quite a few upgrades. So you get your basic attack there. You also get disable with right click, and it does what it says. It disables the enemy ship. So the USR disable system sends pulsed energy to the target that can confuse the systems running its local area propulsion engine. This essentially kills control of the engines to the ship, allowing the Colossus to close on the target. Now that's really useful, isn't it? Especially for this giant lumbering beast, you'll need to use that to get even remotely close to the enemy. Under the third row here, boost. Now I haven't unlocked either the short boost or the gyro boost. But I'll just stick with normal boost because this thing really does need speed. It needs to be able to close the distance quickly, and boost is really good for that. So it lasts for 7 seconds, and it increases the speed of the engines by 5,000%, which is fast. I mean, you'll just zoom past even the fastest attack craft in this thing. Missiles, you get 3 different types. You get missiles, radial missiles, and dorsal missiles. Yeah, I go for the dorsal missiles just because they're the last one to upgrade. I mean, there's not really much difference in their damage, but it's just the placement, I believe. So I just use the dorsal ones because they're on top, and a lot of the time smaller ships try to flank you by going over the top of you. Also, the next row here, you get either swarm fighters, slow drones, or plasma drones. I have currently unlocked plasma drones because I would like to do a little bit more damage, what with not having the highest damage output currently available. It's, what, this thing will take a while to kill anything, but what I would recommend is get slow drones. I can't afford them as of yet, but it is really useful when you can slow the enemy down in multiple ways, what with disable, being able to close the distance with boost. So I'd recommend slow drones. Plasma drones, I haven't really noticed a great difference in the amount of damage done. But yes, the Colossus was once called the Flagship. It has been in the game since the very beginning, so it's quite an old dog at this point, but it is old reliable, old faithful, because, well, it's noob friendly, it has quite a lot of health, and if you know how to play it, you can do some damage. So how about we jump into a game and I'll show you how it works there. Now let's see, EU in progress. Let's just join anyway. During this time of the day, there's not really that many people playing, unfortunately, so are we losing already? Have I just joined a game where we're losing? Please don't let that be true. I'll stick to my Colossus, thank you very much. Oh my dear god. Oh shit. Am I going to be here on my own? Okay, not too badly. Let's jump to Alpha here and assist our teammate. Let's get attack, and then with number 9 we'll get some defense. Usually the way things go for me. Right, now he does not realize that he's got an ally here now. So Revenant Reaper. Oh, we've got the Revenant Reaper. He is taking down that bloody, what was it, a hunter? Enforcer. Anyway, it's dead, doesn't really matter. Moving into assist, let's engage boost here. Send out our plasma drones. Oh shit, sorry, didn't mean to ram you. My bad. Dorsal missiles out. Target down. Most of that damage was coming from the Reaper there. Alright, let's send our drones. Didn't have time to destroy it. Let's head to Gamma. Yeah, it seems like a good choice. There's an enemy ship there and an equalizer. Yeah, it's a support ship, I think. I'm not sure actually. Is the equalizer? It's the one that teleports, is it? I have no idea, but I don't think it's too much of a threat. Alright, we have a reader. Out of line of sight currently. Oh, there's the equalizer there. Oh, we have all arrived here. We are taking Gamma. Dorsal missiles out. Are they going to land? Are they going to hit? They are going to hit, aren't they? Oh, and they land a direct hit. We need to close in here. I do have my disable ability. I'm just waiting to... There we go, he's disabled. Yeah, the damage does mount up the more you land hits with this photonic charge here. I do believe it's a lot superior to the flak system. I just don't really like the flak system at all. Alright, we have another level here. We have another point we can choose, and I'll put that into defense whenever I get a chance. He's got his shield up. Doesn't matter anyway, he's dead. Right, now they're coming in from the right flank. Let's see if we can cut them off here. Disable him. Missiles out. Right, come on, get him down faster. Come on. Oh, he's trying to get away from us, is he? Boost is awesome. I just wasted it though. Damn it. Let's jump back to Alpha. Get a point in defense and then push that lane. Right, here we go. Also, this is the, what skin is this? It's the Edge Case skin, I know that much. I also have it for another ship. I can't remember what the ship is, unfortunately. Right. Yes, this time we will end it. Oh, so we're pretty even. That's nice. Right, now, oh, look, the Revenant Reaper. That's the skin I was talking about that I couldn't remember. It has an Edge Case skin as well. Put a point into defense there. Awesome. Get us healed up. Wait until he captures Alpha, then we will jump to the enemy base. It's going to be quite a short video, but there isn't really much to show you with this thing. I mean, it's good at leading the charge. It's good for taking up and soaking damage, especially if you have led the charge with your teammates. It is pretty much built around taking a pounding, but also it's kind of like a support ship as well. I mean, I do understand that the disable ability is there to slow the enemy down so you can close the distance really quickly, as well as with boost on the slow drones, but it can also be useful, like so. Disabled. Plasma drones being sent out. Deployed. He's down. Missiles out after the equalizer. See if I can send my drones after him as well. No, I can't. Haven't played this ship in a while. Although I did enjoy it when I first started playing. I mean, honestly, I don't like the look of it. It just looks like a mess. But I suppose, you know, everything has to look different. If everything looked the same, it wouldn't be that fun, would it? I disable him, I can, and he's dead. Good stuff. And you'll notice that I'm not really taking much damage here at all. The thing is a tank. Taking fire from the enemy defenses, which isn't good. Enemy fighters are down there as well. Are they on me? I think they are, yes. But flak engaged, point defense systems engaged. Yeah, he's firing everything he has at me. That Raven, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately, for him. Am I here alone? I've got a gladiator. Gladiator! Oh shit. Missiles incoming! Point defense engaged. Point defense didn't work, damn it. Black Widow incoming. Why is my point defense not working, huh? Oh, I don't have enough antimatter, whatever you call it. Energy? No, I don't have enough energy. Get that. Get there. Get him. Come on. Yes, we got him before I died. Okay, so maybe it's a good idea to put 1 point into utility and 2 into attack, maybe. So that might be a good idea. Again, I haven't played this ship in quite a while. Actually, I lie. I played a couple of games before I started recording this, but it's not that difficult a ship to understand. I mean, it's a flagship. It used to be called the Flagship for frig's sake. It's meant to lead the charge, take the damage, distract the enemy with its massive ass, and allow your teammates to clean up. Gamma in 60 seconds. Right, going Gamma as soon as they spawn. Should make it in time. No problem. Right. Oh dear, they're pushing Beta pretty hard. Well, that's not good, but hopefully we'll be able to take Gamma. Here we go. Jump into Gamma.
Refit complete. That should give us an edge.
Yeah, that should give us an edge. We're at level 9. Both teams at level 9.
Mark the new coordinates.
Engaging boost systems. Just to get into the fight a little bit more quickly. Let's get that bloody enforcer down. So yeah, using the photonic charges really does drain your energy quite quickly.
Their defenses are down.
Maybe flak is more reliable than photonic charges, but where am I being hit from? Behind, okay. Damn Black Widow again. Well, I got point defense systems up, so he's pretty much useless. Again, one of the reasons I really dislike the Black Widow. If you have point defense enabled, then you can pretty much smash the crap out of it. See? Not landing a single missile because I have point defense enabled. Disable him. Dorsile missiles out. He's going down for the count, and that's him out. Another kill. Let's jump back to Alpha and, well, push the lane. Alright, good stuff. Boost back up in 9 seconds. Again, a lot of these guys I've seen before playing this. I mean, there's quite the similar crowd playing. I mean, Trample I've seen before. Joe the Brave I've seen before. Scorpio I've seen before. Engaging boost. Got that boost going on. Let's get in there and capture that station. Alright, why is Joe the Brave complaining? We are an alpha because we're an alpha? Please tell me you can't still jump from Gamma. You can jump from Gamma? Really? Oh, that just annoys me. It really does.
Spinning down. Fleet ship down.
Oh, this looks so awesome. Dorsal missiles. You can see that where the little silos are located there in the rear. Little turreted silos.
Cleared the ship heading to
Send our plasma drones out. See how much damage these things can actually do. I'm just curious. Let's not fire anything else. See what kind of damage they can mount up. There they go. Okay, so a pretty sustained amount of damage. That's nice. That Black Widow is going down. He's been scythed. He has been disabled. He's out. He's done. Let's get the Raider. I just unlocked the Raider the other day. Might play a few games, see if I can make a video on it. It's a strange ship. I don't really like the look of it. Its design or how it works. He's dead. Right, we're conquering the enemy base. Good stuff. Looks like they're conquering ours. There we go, GG. Joe the Brave is very angry. He's a really angry guy. Look at him. I mean, I've just joined and I've got 8 kills and 1 death. That's not too bad, is it? In the freaking Colossus of all things. I mean, this thing, if you've got like a smaller ship that's, let's just say the Reaper or the what's it called? Let me get back to the main menu and I'll tell you. Something like the Enforcer or the Hunter on top of this thing, you know, strafing it. Not going to end well for you, unfortunately. It's really not. Especially if Disable is on cooldown, even if they're able to just move around you at such a speed that you can't even bring your guns to bear on it, or you disable. But where is it? Ships like yeah, the Hunter or the Enforcer. Where is it? The Reaper, the Interceptor. That's what I was looking for. ships like these can easily take the Colossus down pretty damn easily. I mean, look at it. It's a lumbering beast. Now, if you do underestimate it, it will tear you apart. Like you did see there with the photonic charges, the damage does mount up as well as using your missiles and your plasma drones. And if you're able to hit disable on the enemy as well, you're really going to do some serious damage to them. But you really do have to watch out for the amount of energy this spends. Because whenever I was using this and everything else, the energy of this ship just dropped like crazy. So you might want to put a point into utility. That would be quite useful, I think. I mean, actually, you know what? Attacks at 7, that's actually not too bad. Maybe a point into attack, a point into defense, and a point into utility. It would be the first ship I've ever done that for, but it would make sense. I mean, ships like the Leviathan, means it has 6 attacks, so it's 1 lower, and has 1 higher utility. So I put 2 attack into the Leviathan here and 1 point into defense again, and it would still be quite a powerful ship in its own right. But the Colossus is a different beast entirely. I'd put 1 point into attack, 1 into defense, or even you can avoid defense if you want, put 2 into utility. Get as much energy back as possible. But it's completely up to you and your playstyle. I mean, this thing is not really my playstyle. I've said before that I usually play a lighter, more nimble attack craft, and that's true. But I find myself more playing ships like the Venturer, the Gladiator, and the Leviathan. I just like these heavy ships. They have great potential for damage output and just saving your team's ass. They can't turn the tide with that massive HP pool and the amount of defense they have. I mean, the Gladiator, I think it's going to get nerfed. First time I played it, I thought it was quite underpowered. Whenever I got to grips with the thing, holy crap, does this thing rack, especially if you know how to play it. It just tears the enemy to pieces. But we're talking about the Colossus here. The Colossus it's an easy ship to learn to play. It does take the attention of the enemy team sometimes if the enemy team doesn't really know what they're doing. So, you know, they'll just fire at you to get a 100% chance of a hit and to do damage, but it's going to take them a while to get you down, especially if you do put points into defense. I mean, making this thing even harder to kill is not a bad thing. I mean, it already does 7 damage, which is, you know, it's actually alright for a heavy ship. I mean, let's look at the Destroyer here. It has 7 attack, and I would say that this thing does more damage than the Flagship. I mean, look at the size of these guns, and look at how many there are. How many guns will be firing at you, so how many turrets can turn to face the enemy? So, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 guns. I'm not really sure if the lower guns have the arc of fire, but yeah, the Colossus isn't a bad ship at all. Again, a point into defense, attack, and utility, 1 each. Maybe earlier on put 1 into utility, maybe 2, and then 1 into attack. I mean, the defense is quite high, but yeah, there we go. That's the Flagship, or the Colossus. I keep calling it the Flagship. I just can't get rid of that. I'm used to calling it the Flagship. It's a nice ship, easy to learn. I believe you start off with it as well. And if it's in the right hand, you can do some damage. And if you're underestimated, the enemy will pay dearly with a massive photonic charge to the face. There you go, guys. The Colossus, which is the ESR Heavy. Probably it was one of the first actual ships in the game, and it's pretty awesome. I'd recommend it if you haven't played it before. I mean, I do believe you start off with it, so it's worth even trying out to begin with. But it's a fun ship. If playing heavies is your thing, then this thing will definitely feel at home for you. But thank you very much all. I'm losing my mind here. Can't even speak today. Thank you all very much for watching. I have a Patreon page, Patreon. You can become a patron if you want. It's not that important, to be honest. Only if you want to support the channel. I also would like if you could like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. But I'll be back with some more Fractured Space videos, as well as other videos, some secret ones. Oh yes. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.
Good day, loyal citizens of the Empire. Today, the Emperor has employed a system that will allow you to support the latest Imperial endeavors. Click the link below to support a safer and brighter future for every citizen of the Empire.